understand that we have to go back to 2014 when they were teenagers and had just fallen in love. 12/31/13, Bay, Timothy, forever. Have huge trust issues only because of my past. Sometimes I feel like he really don't want to talk to me. I miss Bay. I mean, I miss him, but I'm mad at him right now. I miss him so much. Bees these days don't care if they gave ABF. They will still mess with
Hey,
someone
you.
else's. Like F no. And as you can see, her standards changed. I need to talk to him. My BF don't need no best friends, point blank, period. I'm gonna cry if he don't DM or text me. My boyfriend need to text me. Cop Bay, laugh out loud. Yes.
So what you see playing out here now, this guy's actually her ex-husband's cousin, right? So for whatever reason, they stopped dating and whatnot, right? But what you seeing also is how like women don't let things go. That's why it's really best for women to try their best to pick the best dude possible that you can stay with. But the reason why women don't do that anymore is because your mother's not telling you that. She's telling you to basically always put yourself in a position to fuck your man over or tell him to go kick rocks. All right. And put you in basically a solo power position. No matter what, the woman's always going to thrive more. She'll always thrive more under male leadership, obviously. I mean, like, for example, the example I've been using a lot is the IG baddie, right? You know how many Instagram models who are fine as hell or attract the women online who have 1 million followers. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, the whole million isn't engaging, but you have a whole. These are still people that you can actually touch, and they will see you. It's a possibility that they can see your post if they're online or at the same time you're posting. But most of those women are not. A majority of them are broke. And they're not millionaires. I mean, you know how many people are talented, are smart, are geniuses, but what's missing? The opportunity. What's missing? The mastermind. You need people like me. You need the bad guy. That's why I'm here. The goddamn mastermind, baby. But yeah, so women always thrive better under male leadership. You know what I mean? So it's best to pick the right person ahead of time, right? So she basically never let go of her feelings for this guy to the point where all this stuff is going on. Just so you have a better idea what's happening.
I love and miss my baby. I knew it. I love you. OMG, talk to my baby. I miss his ugly A. As you could see, Brenay was deeply in love with Tim, but they ended up breaking up due to Tim's infidelity. She went on to date and marry his cousin, Devin. And from the outside in, it looked like they had a good marriage.
So this is them on TikTok and whatnot, right? So this is another reason why bigger women a lot of times don't really respect you like that is because it's one thing, you know what I'm saying? She just gained a few pounds, right? But when women are like excessively big, and actually she's actually not, she looked bigger from that angle because I think because she's a bigger girl and whatnot. But the way that I think a lot of women see it as, they see it as like, yo, basically, you want to just deal with this shit. You going to just deal with it because you got to think about the fact that, yo, coming online, I don't think she's wearing a bra. This is also someone who does videos in a bonnet. I think that's it's like it says so much about you as a lady if you come online to address the world with a bonnet on your head. Because that's not even like a fashionable thing. It's one thing if you had like a tie head that has the knot on top and whatnot, and it looked nice and everything, or you have like a scarf that looks nice, or like it looks as though you wrapped it in a fashionable way, something like that. That's totally different. But having on a straight bonnet outside of being interviewed because you had to run outside because of the ice cream truck or some kind of emergency or something like that, it's just not acceptable. But it's the reason why I say it and the reason why it stands out so much because, excuse me, A few years ago, Monique came out and said, listen, I love y'all. Y'all my babies, but please stop coming outside with bonnets on your head. It doesn't look good. It's not. It doesn't make us look good. And people and women gave her hell. There was even someone who came online talking about how they make custom bonnets. Bonnets are the most unattractive thing a woman could put on her head and walk around with. The only time that makes sense is when you are laying down to go to bed at night, not being in someone's face. You know what I'm saying? Talking about credit card or debit. Not only that, you know, the whole energy that come with a bonnet. Because every time I see a woman with a bonnet on outside, her whole demeanor is like, don't F with me. Her whole demeanor is like, yo, I will fight you right now. I will fight you for any and every reason. You understand me? You know what I mean? Like this energy right here.
If you want to, motherfucker. Hit me if you want to. Hit me if you want to. That means.
Because you don't know to people lie.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Yo, she said, shut the F up and spit him. Yo, when I seen that video, it makes me so sad. You don't know why it makes me sad? Because again, disrespect is a man's version of like being heartbroken or having your feelings hurt or being emotional or just feeling hurt. You know how hurt he was that this woman went to. First of all, spitting on someone is the most disrespectful thing you can ever do. Spitting on someone means that I am ready to fight. Okay. What I was saying, so I actually did this video yesterday. And what I said was, there are a lot of people, especially in the hood, right, who have mental health issues. And what happens is they go throughout their whole life with no one ever checking them. You know what I'm saying? All the way to the point where they wind up either getting in trouble or they wind up like the lady that you just saw on camera. She didn't even get to the end. She's at the beginning of the Chipotle process. She didn't even pick white rice or brown rice yet. What could he? First of all, I guess she must have been already arguing with the person that's making the burrito and whatnot. And you know, who knows? But she said, "Shut the F up," and then spit in his face right after that. And then said, "I dare you to hit me." And you got to think about the fact that there is no scenario. She will almost have to be a professional fighter to be able to handle a man in a fight, because a woman is incapable of giving. First of all, men can take damage. You can't hit him but so hard, and you can't take but so much damage. Not only that, that was assault. He's well within his right to clean her clock. But the reason why I want to show that video is because, again, the way this all ties together is that when men let the women lead and live off the women or try to come up off the women and whatnot, bad outcomes happen, and also you further bad behaviors that kind of result in these kind of scandals right here. For our old buddy right here, yo, this ends really, really sad. You know what I mean? First and foremost, why are you? I know it was young and whatnot, but sir, why are you dating someone that your cousin used to date? Someone in your family should have told you. It's one thing if, like, first of all, from what I understand, she had been with this other guy, the cousin, since they was young. These are very young people. So it's not like that was 2013, right? Which would be about 10 years ago. So these people can't be more than 24, 26. Like, listen, when you're like 25 and your early 20s and whatnot, high school was not that long ago. So it'd be different if their relationship started at like 28 and she dated his cousin back in the day. Right? One thing that you never want to do as a man, like, yo, don't deal with no one your cousin, your relatives or friends used to deal with, because it can just go left. You just don't want to, because you're making worlds collide. The worlds are colliding because y'all will wind up having two different relationships. Family and friends, and Eskimo brother. Being an Eskimo brother with your cousin is nasty work. I ain't gonna hold you.
I got some questions for y'all bra experts out there. What size bra is this? What is this? I know it's up there in the alphabet, but I don't know. And I know
That's a Z. It's a Z. All right, it's a Z.
her back hurt, but everything isn't always what it seems. And thoughts of Tim still lurked in the back of Brenay's mind.
Then his cousin, I'm not gonna.
She's telling a story of how they got together, right? Whenever women take shots at an ex and whatnot, that's a sign that they still have feelings for that ex.
Name him. His cousin, we're gonna call him Doodoo Head. Me and Doodoo Head got together. We dated for like a year, some change or whatever. And the whole time, Doodoo Head, I'm not Doodoo Head. The whole time, babe, tell him how you felt about it though. He was really hurt, guys. I really hurt my man. It was in his feelings because every time we talk about it, he's talking about some, see, you left me for Doodoo Head. See, you got with Doodoo Head before you got with me. Now look at you. Like, boy, a hurt soul.
Devin has always
So she basically is saying, yo, stop being a bitch. So what? Whenever a woman is not conscious of your ego, that means she will break you. You understand? That's just, listen, the way that she treated him, that's the same as him calling her fat and ugly to her face. Or the same as him getting on her about like, yeah, if it wasn't for that goddamn makeup, like you just be a big bitch. You know what I mean? Like imagine him talking to her like that. You know what I mean? Imagine him talking to her about, how it feels for him when she took off her clothes and so on and so forth. That would be crazy. He would sound crazy. Even the men would be like, yo, nigga, that's your girl. Why you gotta talk about her like that? Right? And one of the reasons why, it's a few different things, right? Make no mistake. Honestly, the whole situation screams like, yo, she helped because obviously they I guess they living together and whatnot. She got you at your mama's house, right? Also, more than likely, she might have got with him to stay close to the cousin, right? Not only that, the subject of their past, of her relationship with the cousin has come up a lot. All right. And she's basically saying in so many words like, yo, so, he's hurt and whatnot, but in so many words, so what? And the way that black men get into these relationships as well. I'm sorry. Another reason why black men wind up in these relationships is because of your mother never telling you what a good woman is. Your mother never having a conversation with you. I always say, and I always ask as a black man, did your mother ever talk to you about what a good woman is and how she's supposed to treat you? Or did your mother ever tell you that you deserve basic respect no matter what? Did you ever hear that growing up? You know what I always hear? No.
always wanted Brenay since the beginning. And he finally got her and he was in love with her.